All right, hockey fans, welcome back to Graham Arena for Mustang Hockey. We're live here in the Igloo of the South, Graham 2. Right now it feels like we're in Sarasota, Florida. We got a nice warm weather. Heaters are on. Come on out, take your gloves off. Come watch some Mustang Hockey. VFW team in action here. Follow us on social media. Watch all live game day action here on YouTube. Follow the team and player highlights, Instagram and Twitter. Thanks to all our sponsors. About a minute left here in warm-ups. The boys taking on the Shattuck Prep girl team here on Friday and Saturday. A couple of humbling losses. Very good girls team, 16U prep team. I think those scores were 7-1 and 7-2. We're back here in Graham for some District 8 action. About 10 more seconds here in warm-ups, and then we'll get going. Hope you're enjoying your brisk Sunday morning. Sitting on your couch with your Mustangs, maybe a split screen with your Mustangs and your Vikings. "14 minutes on the clock. Farmington has always been a strong team over the past couple years. They've always been tight games. We'll see what kind of team they've got put together this year. Make sure we can capture both ends here for you. Starting lineups here momentarily. Thanks to the VFW 1215 and ETS and Jimmy's for sponsoring again this year, as well as other sponsors. Go out and visit the VFW 1215 Mess Hall. Starting on point, Wiesner, Sage. Up front, we've got Lusk, Kohler, and Evan Anderson. Face off here. Let's go Mustangs. Loose puck. Both teams trying to gain possession. Farmington now chips up the far side boards. Sage jumping in from his defensive position. Puck floats in front of Farmington's goaltender for a whistle. Kohler stepping in for this draw in the Farmington zone. Loose puck in front. Carson Lusk taking a hard check in the slot. Farmington up the boards. Sage is able to hold that momentarily, and then Farmington comes out here to the far side. Wiesner picking that puck up. He comes around the net to the near side. He reverses to Sage. Peterson now chips around the near side boards. Peterson evading that check. He goes up off the glass. Not able to get it out. Farmington now on the high slot. Anderson digging forward. He pushes it to the near side boards. Farmington spinning here in the near side corner. Thanks for watching here today. Shot from the point. That goes off the stick, and Lusk shoots it down. That should go for icing. No icing, they say. Farmington now coming out of their zone. Skating at the near side boards. He gains the zone. Now to the middle. Shot. Elliott's able to grab that with his glove. Face off to the near side. Caleb Weidrich picks that up. He comes out of the zone now. Near side boards coming down to the defenseman. He's able to get it around him. Drives into the far side corner. Kicks it up to his stick. Chips it down in the middle. Trying to get that across. Farmington throws that all the way down. Should be an icing. Elliott has to come out and play it though. Now behind the net. Cawthorn to the far side. Bradley chips that out. And Farmington throws that puck back into the zone. Caleb Weidrich here on the near side. He applies a big check. Young picking that puck up on the far side now. Coming down. Shot. Save Farmington's goaltender. Now on the near side boards, shot from the point, hanging. Glove save. Farmington's goaltender slides out of the crease to grab that with a glove. Face-off will be here on the near side. Farmington coming around the far side. Rochester able to get a stick on that momentarily. Now a loose puck. Behind the net, Schletty. He rings it around to the near side. McGill's able to chip that out. McGill coming down now. He gets a shot on net and gets bumped off that puck as Farmington picks it up behind the net. Farmington chipping out of the zone. Peterson stepping up. He throws that into the near side corner and gets a change. Now the far side. Lost gets absolutely ridden over. Penalty coming up on Farmington here.
Thank you.
See if we can watch that replay. Puck goes up the far side. Lust comes down to pinch and just absolutely gets run over. Right there, referee's hand goes up immediately. So Rochester on the power play. Hangy and Peterson out there on the point. Young, Bradley, and Kohler Peterson. Farmington wins that draw. They go up the wall, taken away by Bradley. Bradley goes down to the middle. Kohler Peterson walking out, tries to center it to Young. That goes off his stick, and Farmington chips it down. That should be an icing.
What nice guys.
Face off here in the near side corner. Farmington picks that up. Hangy coming up. Good to see him back on the ice after AC separation. A little bit of rest and recovery for him. Hangy throws that deep now. Farmington coming around on the near side. Kohler Peterson picking that puck up. He goes up to Hangy. Back to Peterson. Over to Hangy. Hangy fires a shot. Tristan Bradley gets leveled. Kohler Peterson now dancing over to Hangy. Back down to Peterson. Down low to Bradley. Up to Hangy. Back to... Walking in. Shot. Loose puck. And that puck goes all the way down for another icing with 46 seconds left in the power play. Face off one by Rochester. Wiesner goes to the far side. Shot, save. Rebound comes outside the blue line. Wiesner has to regroup. Wiesner gaining a burst of speed here. That comes off Kohler Peterson's stick. Sage is back for it. Now to the middle. Kohler Peterson coming out of the zone now with a burst of speed. Trying to dance around that defenseman. Gets it up to the point. Wiesner to the far side. Sage walking in. That's tipped. Joe Getchell now racing to the corner. 3 seconds. 2. Now back to 5-on-5. Centering pass to Joe. Joe spins, fires, rebound. Puck is sitting right there on the goal line. Goaltender reaches back to make a save. Joe Getchell being the workhorse there in front of the net. Face off on the far side. Back to 5-on-5. Farmington wins that draw. They chip it around the near side. Rochester working that puck to the slot. Farmington takes it away. Come down the near side boards. They get across the red, dump it all the way down. Elliott goes back behind the net to play it. Now out to the Farmington, to the blue line. Farmington walking in. Farmington trying to come around. The wraparound, loose puck. Rochester's able to chip that out to neutral. Farmington now, a long cross-ice pass here to the near side. Now they come down. Caleb Wiedrich able to poke that off a stick. Mistakenly throw that in front of our own net, but luckily we take it away. Schletty coming down now 3-on-2. He throws that puck far side. Evan Anderson back to the point. Peterson with a slap shot. Rochester changing here as Farmington picks the puck up. They go a long way down the ice. Peterson grabs that. Farmington throws it back into the Rochester zone. Now on the near side boards. Masters coming down. He's got a step. Walking in. Shot. Rebound. Slot. Rochester not able to pick that rebound up as Farmington comes back now. He crosses the blue line. Shot. Big save. I'd like to see Elliott cover that. Rochester working it out of the middle. Get across the red now. They get a change.
This is his.
And Farmington throws it down for an icing at 6:20.
Oh, wait, how do you do the replays?
Oh, yeah.
I hit that screen and it shows this. Farmington wins that draw in their own zone. They bring it around hard to the near side. Puck is chipped out of the zone. No icing. Sage goes back for it. Elliott sets it up behind the net. Sage up the far side. He scoots that up to Peterson. Peterson coming down the far side now. He chips that back behind the defenseman. Lust behind the net now. Sage pinching from his defensive position. He fires a shot that goes off the player. Rebound, loose in the high slot. Farmington comes back. Gets around the defenseman. Elliott jumps out for a whistle. Looks like Farmington's got a short bench here. Some injured players, it looks like. Loose puck. Caleb Wiedriger on the near side. He rims that around the far side. Rochester trying to just chip that out at this point. Puck squirts back. Caleb Wiedriger picks it up behind the net. Comes through the slot. Dangerous. Got to keep two hands on that stick, right, boys? Yeah. Farmington chipping that out. Now there's a race for it. No icing. Cawthorn in the near side corner. Puck chipped up and all the way down for an icing at 5:02 here in the first period. Got a couple Century players here cheering on their VFW team. Face off in the Rochester zone to the right of Elliot Sickick. Face off, Rochester wins that. Peterson goes behind the net. He chips it up the far boards. Farmington coming down to pinch. Peterson able to sidestep his attacker. Throws that to the neutral zone. Rochester throws that in. Farmington regroups behind their net. A little bit of a puck reversal there to the far side. Now up the far side boards. Lusk stepping in. He tries to cut into the middle. Lusk trying to cut to the slot. Slips on a banana peel. Puck comes out. And we have a delayed offsides. Face off outside the zone here at 4:13. Farmington wins that draw. They go near side boards. Wiesner steps up and gets that deep. Farmington coming out quickly now to the middle. Coming down 2-on-1 on Saj. Saj, oh, missed. Farmington putting that in, getting around Saj. Watch that play develop again. They go up the near side boards. Wiesner gets it deep. Farmington quickly move it up to the middle, get past Wiesner. Saj gets his hips turned and feet turned. Farmington goes up 1-0. Rochester chips it up the far side. Schletty on the attack. Farmington moving it up through the middle now. Now to the near side. Walking down, shot. Caleb Wiedriger trying to reverse it. He gets dumped. Cawthorn picks it up. Rochester up the boards. Schletty past him. Farmington now to the middle. Coming down 3-on-2. Set pass. Tipped. Farmington's F2 driving hard to the net. Watch this play get set up on the far side. Again, they quickly come out. Come down 3-on-2. Attacker driving hard. He just throws his stick out there, gets that by Elliott. So a little bit of a hole here to dig out of. So a little bit of a discussion here. Face off here. Farmington now with a 2-0 lead. Farmington working it back. Young tries to make a check and he falls. Peterson picks the puck up, throws it down. puck. And we have an offsides at 2:57. Face off on the far side. Now to the point, near side, Wiesner with a shot. That trickles through. Now on the far corner. Why are we dropping back? Now Farmington now with another odd man rush coming down 3-on-2. Shot. That goes just wide. And we'll have a penalty here on, it's like Rochester. Farmington pulling their goaltender to get that extra attacker. They still retain possession here to the near side. Farmington comes in the zone. Shot. Elliott's able to make a save. Get a whistle. Got an elbowing. Elbowing on Wiesner. .156 left here in the first period.
Crashed out for no reason. All right, Farmington goes on the power play. Matson, Holcomb, Bennett.
Face off to the right of Sickick. Farmington wins that draw. They go back to the near side. Working up in that, looks like they're setting up in a traditional umbrella.
Aiden goes in, retreats, back up to Bennett, over from the left side, over to the right side. Sellers.
Now to the far side. Looking at along the blue line.
Sellers one time.
Shot one timer, that goes wide. To the near side, Rochester ringing it around. That comes out to the point.
Bennett to Aiden.
Now to the middle, shot, that goes off a Farmington player.
Holcomb, unfortunately, Ben's on our team. So
Farmington trying to walk out, now on the far side.
quick
Shot. Elliott's able to grab that with a shoulder. 1:08 left in the first period. Farmington working that back to the point.
Gets it over. Good. They're moving quicker down.
One timer, that's ripped around the near side.
Right. Casano does a great job.
Farmington chips that down to the corner. Sage goes to the corner.
Pestered, still maintains possession. Up to Casano on this left side here. Casano over to Ondich.
Now to the top of their umbrella.
Backhand, keep it in his goal. He's moving, gets it down low to Otney. Otney's looking, almost walks out. He does
walking out. Elliott's able to get a stick on that.
Ondich, all the way down
to
the
the far side.
Casano wasn't quite ready.
30 seconds left in the kill. Masters able to get a stick on that. Farmington retains control.
We are applying the pressure. Ondich helping out Otney. Down to Grossley. There it is.
Farmington centering pass.
Blocked nicely by the
tip just wide here.
Boom, boom, a good 5-foot give and go. Pratt slows it up.
Farmington walking out. That shot's high and wide to the right. Rings around to the far side. 7 seconds left in the penalty kill. And that's your period with 4 seconds left. Shots are 11-5 in favor of Farmington. Couple of miscues here through the neutral zone, creating some odd man rushes for Farmington, and they jump out to an early 2-0 lead. We'll see if your Mustangs can muster a little more offense here. Again, follow us on social media. And Again, thanks to our sponsors this year, especially the VFW 1215. So with 4 seconds left in the penalty, Mustangs sending out Hangy, Peterson, Kohler Peterson, and looks like Lusk. Face off here at center. Face off won by Rochester. Hangy back for it. Now up the near side boards. Peterson spins, loses it. Shot save, Elliott. Another untimely turnover here. Need to try to limit those. Back to 5-on-5 play. Farmington up the near side boards. And we got an interference call. Interference call on Peterson. Back to the penalty kill. Didn't quite see it here. The action was back and forth, ping-ponging here. I think he must have played the body without the player having the puck. Puck comes up to the high point here. Farmington working that umbrella to the far side and out of the middle. Trying to get those quick passes and those one-timers. Puck does scoot out of the zone. Farmington has to regroup in the neutral zone. Farmington now making a couple passes. They get by 2 players. Farmington comes around the near side, fires a shot high over Elliott's shoulder. Rochester's able to chip it out to the far side boards. Farmington has to regroup here.
Casano.
All the way around hard to the near side.
Didn't do any good. Really too hard.
Farmington coming out to the far side now, chipping it up the boards with a burst of speed. Centering pass, loose, comes out to the point. Farmington taking a low angle shot. Eight seconds left in the penalty. Puck squirts out. Farmington comes through the neutral zone. Now back to 5-on-5 play. Rochester fires that off the boards. It does squirt over. Got a couple tired guys here. Need to get that puck deep so we get a change. Rochester back in the penalty kill. McGill going to the box, I think for, might have been a hold or a cross check, I don't know. So Farmington back on the power play. Farmington now behind the net, setting up in their umbrella. Cross ice pass. We got a stick on it, still got onto a Farmington stick though. Puck comes out to the middle, Schletty just backhands it right to their defenseman. Farmington tries to hit that center guy. Shot, Elliott makes a save. Loose puck, we just batted out to the point. Luckily it does come out. Defenseman had drawn over to the near side. Farmington now to the middle. Gets around Sage, comes in, fires a shot. Elliott's able to get a glove on that. Shots are 14-5. About 4 minutes, 15-5, about 4 minutes into the game, second period here. Hard to get any shots when you spent the entire second period in the penalty box. We'll see if we can keep our cool composure. Peterson, he reverses it to the near side. 59 seconds left in the kill. Farmington now on the top. One-timer from the far side, just about trickles through to the back door. Caleb Weidrich picks that up. He tries to rim it hard out of the zone. Both teams trying to chip it out. Farmington trying to chip it deep. Rochester trying to get it over the blue. Farmington comes out of the pile with it. They try to go back door. Farmington now on the far side, up to the point. 6 seconds left in the kill. Farmington to the middle. Loose puck, Rochester picks it up out of the pile. Long cross ice, Kohler, Peterson walking in. Parents screaming for an offside.
I don't know how we got 2 refs on the side.
Dances around Caleb Weidrich. Puck scoots to the far side now. Caleb comes out of the zone now. He walks across the red. Puts a shot on that the Farmington goaltender gloves, and Rochester gets a change. Farmington wins that. Drop comes around to the near side.
Up to the point.
Sage fires that. That hits a body. Farmington moves out of the zone now.
He clearly fell on his own. They wouldn't call that. Rochester rims it around on the near side. Able to chip that out. That goes all the way down. Should be an icing. And it is with 8:13 left. Face off on the near side to the left of Elliott. Rochester's able to chip it up. Farmington chips it right back. They get across the red. Turnover. Schletty racing for it now in the near side corner. He plays the body. Schletty grabs the puck. Backhands to the far side, McGill. Backhands that up and over the net.
He came back and got it.
Then he gets leveled.
That's an easy call. Bennett was looking at which number it is.
And an interference call on Farmington, I believe. Right there. I believe that was Schletty getting checked there as defenseman was coming through the neutral slot.
All right, Farmington going on the PK.
So Rochester finally on a first power play. Wiesner, Sage fires a shot, rebound. Wiesner tries to make that cross ice pass. That's tipped by Farmington. Wiesner trying to get that puck back. Battle for it. Out of the near side, Lust coming down. He gains the blue. Shot. Blocker save. Far side. Up to Hangy.
Switches down to the half wall. Walks in. Gets it down low. They're going to run a low game here.
Now up to the point. Wiesner with a puck. He fires a shot through the defenseman's leg. That's steered to the near side corner. Evan Anderson on the chase. That goes all the way down for an icing at 7 minutes. Minute 13 left here in the power play.
So Kratz, Razor, Anders, Marcelo.
Face off here on the near side.
Matson.
Masters behind the net. He gets it to Bradley.
They run right to left.
Bradley, he gets bodied. Retains possession out of Peterson. Now down low. Bradley dancing. He gets it up to the point. Peterson walks in. Back to Bradley. He loses it. Farmington comes down now. And now Peterson will get a... Oh, no, they're going to call Farmington on a call.
So Farmington
On a hold.
is better off holding off and touching this puck.
Elliott's off.
Now they're going to go 5-on-3 for 28 seconds.
Cross check on Farmington. So we'll have a 27 second 5-on-3.
Got it. Got it. Wife says we're good. So 6:15 on the game clock.
Peterson, Lusk, Joe out there. Wiesner and Wiedrich. Over to Wiedrich. He walks in, fires a shot. That's off a helmet.
Down there by Levinger and Matson.
Getchell to the far side. Wiedrich picks it up on the boards. He walks in.
Rochester lost the top quick shot.
Fires a shot. Glove save.
Levinger out there playing catch with his little brother. all
Joe
day.
Getchell trying to do the best screen he can in front there.
11 seconds to go on the two-man advantage. Then they're going to one-man for a minute and 33.
11 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Back to Wiedrich. Over to Wiesner. Wiesner walks in. Shots and
Eating steaks for lunch. Boys.
he had that far side. He just curled it in too much. Wiesner picking it up.
One time on the
Cross
outside,
ice to Kohler.
Get out of the zone. Razor doing everything he can. Grossly.
Puck comes over to Wiedrich now on the far side. He spins.
So Casano Iron Lung's still out there. Stay home. Stay
Lusk.
home. Stay home. Quick shot.
Tries to put that shot on. Now 5-on-4. Wiedrich can't hold that line. He comes in.
22 is a big boy. 22 is a big house for Rochester.
That bench on both sides of the blue line, players were changing. We hopped on before Caleb got that puck over. 5:16 left, 1:02 left in the 5:04. Farmington wins that draw. They go to the far side. Peterson picks it up. He goes near side for Hangy.
Iron Lung still applying the pressure out there.
Hangy walking it in.
Press out front.
He circles around the zone now. Hangy's still walking the blue. Out of the far side to Peterson. Peterson back to Hangy. Hangy walks in. Back to Peterson.
Working up top. Now they're trying to throw it down low.
Down low to Bradley. Up in the middle. Shot. Save.
Easy save for Levinger.
Masters. Down to Bradley. Over to Young. Young ships it out of the blue, out of the zone. So now Rochester has to regroup with 10 seconds left. Bradley walks in, he falls, spins, dishes to Peterson, penalty's over. Centering pass, Bradley, shot. That's tipped by a Farmington stick.
Unable to do anything.
And Farmington throws that all the way down. Should be an icing. 4:04 left. It's 14-16 of the shots in favor of Farmington here. Rochester making a little bit of a comeback with those two power plays. Couple of scoring opportunities now. McGill getting run over in the far corner. Joe Getchell down there. McGill trying to get up on his feet. Farmington comes out of the zone now. Caleb Weidrich doing a nice job protecting. Then he slips and falls. Backhand just misses that far corner. Don't know if he slipped on a banana peel or a stick or an oily spot. Farmington regroups here at neutral ice. Farmington chips it around. They go. Caleb in the near side corner. Caleb picks it up and comes out now. He's got a guy on him. Comes across the red. Race to the puck now. Farmington coming down. Shot whiff. Sage in the far corner. Near sides. Farmington had a 2-on-0. Caleb Weidrich goes to the far side, hits McGill.
Meanwhile, back into the zone, Manson does a nice job getting that puck.
McGill now around the near side. Farmington picks that puck up.
Coming over Rochester.
They chip up Wiesner. Chipping that off the boards. Farmington comes up now through the middle. Loose puck. Lusk grabbing that. Oh, he spins. He gets bolted against the boards. Enough of a cautionary check there. No check from behind. Farmington throws that all the way down. That'll be an icing. 2:29 left. Face-off will be on the far side. Face-off won by Rochester. They throw that to the net. Comes around the backside. Shot, Evan Anderson. Shot, goal! Kohler Peterson able to grab that rebound. Nice job by Kohler grabbing that rebound, able to get it up over the Farmington goaltender's glove, putting your Mustangs on the board. 2-1 with 2:20 left. Nice scrappy rebound goal. Rochester wins that draw. Wiesner comes across the blue. He tries the toe drag. A little bit of a pause, lost the puck.
It works in squirts, not going to work in bounds.
Young coming around the near side. Farmington chips that up the boards. Masters pinching as he was high. Farmington around the far side. Warren Hangy pinching. That puck comes off the boards and Farmington picks it up. They come through the zone. Out of the middle. That's poked off a Rochester stick, but Hangy picks it up, comes through the neutral zone. He fires a shot, rebound. Bradley's there, squirts through. Rochester changing, no extra attacker there. That puck was just sitting there on the goal line. Bradley now on the near side. Farmington chips up the near side boards. Buck does squirt out. Sag gets bodied. Getchell goes back to Peterson. Peterson on the far side. He chips it around behind the net. Getchell's there. He goes up the boards quickly. McGill. That's an interference. And Joe walks across the blue line off sides. Watch that replay there. Schletti gets across there, he dumps it. Player plays him. It's a pretty clear interference, but no call. Farmington coming up now. Chipped outside of the blue. Farmington now regrouping. They throw a puck into the far side. Sag goes back for it. He tried to make a pass through the net. Puck squirts through the slot with 21 seconds left. Now it's to the blue line. They come to the near side. Good block shot. Evan Anderson blocking that. Puck gets rung around to the near side now. Off of a Rochester knee pad. Another block shot. Evan Anderson chasing. And there's your horn. Shots are 17-16 in favor of Farmington. Teams will go back to their benches, and we'll have the start of the third here shortly. Again, follow us on social media, all live, game day action, player highlights, team highlights. Again, thanks to our sponsors, make this an amazing year. Head out to the VFW mess hall for a bite to eat, watch the Vikings game, go have a cocktail. Great place to socialize, great food, great service, great people. All right, start of the third period. Ooh, not 17 minutes, we only got 14-minute periods. There we go, 14 minutes on the clock. Shots are 2-1, shots are 17-16. Start of the third period. Mustangs looking to tie this up, 2-2. Farmington along the far side, Peterson picks that up. He goes up off the boards hard. That's off a glove. They call icing. They wave it off. Backdoor pass to Bradley. He shifts that behind the net. Masters picks it up. He cycles with Young. Young on the near side. Goes back in the corner for Bradley. Bradley around the far side to Masters. Now Bradley behind the net. Goes up off the boards to Hangy. Hangy to the far side to Peterson. Peterson down the boards to Young. Peterson can't hold that in. Ties it up on the boards. Far cross-ice pass. Now Rochester changes. Farmington comes up the near side. Walking through the neutral zone. Burst of speed.
Jordan Webinger making an appearance down here in Rochester. Thanking Mike and Kevin for all the hard work.
Buckle on the near side. Joe Getchell coming out now. He gets that knocked off his stick. Farmington picks it up, comes through the high slot. That just misses the net. Elliott hops on that for a whistle. All right, face-off in the Rochester zone, here to the right of Elliott. Puck comes to the point. Farmington slap shot, loose puck. Caleb Weidger bats that out of the zone. Lusk racing for it now. He'll win the race. He spins. Tries to cut to the middle, can't. Puck squirts out as Wiesner tries to walk in. He loses the handle. Lusk. Now on the far side, gets that down to Peterson. Up to the point. Caleb Weeder fires a shot. That's deflected up into the netting. 12:02. Farmington wins that draw. They go on the far side boards, trying to come up the middle. Caleb Weeder takes that away, pinned it up against the boards. Loose puck. Come to the near side. Young with it now. He walks through the middle, fires a shot up over the head of the Farmington goaltender. Wiesner walks up and dumps that down. Farmington quickly turning it around. They get it to the middle. Caleb Weidrich driving.
Nice play by 22. Oh.
Caleb comes out of the pile with it. He goes up off the boards and out. Farmington able to tip that into the Rochester zone. Sage goes back for it. Peterson coming up the far side. Schletty trying to battle for that puck. He gets a stick on it and dumps it down in the Farmington zone. 11 minutes left here in the third period. Turnover. Peterson firing a shot on net. That puck goes all the way down for another icing. Faceoff will be down in the Farmington zone. 10:46 left. Peterson spinning. He tries to center it. Loose puck in the slot. Lust battling for it. Shot saved. Farmington. Face off in the Farmington zone again to the left of the Farmington goaltender. Loose puck. Team's looking to grab possession. Farmington does first. They chipped it up off the boards. Stays down in the corner though. They have an Anderson spinning. Peterson. He chips it back down low. Lusk. Evan Anderson trying to keep that down below behind the net. Farmington turnover. Oh, Lusk couldn't get a stick on it. Now he walks out. Shot off the crossbar. Loose puck in the front. Good shift by that line there. It's like Cawthorn had gone to the locker room here. I think that was in the first period. Looks like he's undressed now. Farmington coming back. Shot blocked by Hangy. Farmington to the near side. They chip that back down low. Now cycling here on the near side boards. Centering. Does squirt out, and we should have an offsides.
Yep, that was offside.
9:37 left here in the third period. See if your Mustangs can work this out. Caleb Weidrich on the far side if Rochester wins that draw. He gets it into the zone, spins. Can't get that puck deep. Still able to hold it against the boards there. Puck squirts out. Rochester on the far side. Ooh.
Caleb trying to fire that into the zone. That hits, goes right into the Farmington bench. Hits somebody. Lucky coach didn't take that off the teeth. Farmington chips that into Rochester's. Farmington coming around the far side. Sorry, Peterson coming around the far side. He gets that up to Schletty. Schletty gets absolutely blasted. Now in the far corner, Farmington rims it around to the near side. Puck squirts out. Farmington grabs it. They come through the middle now. Now off to the far side. Shot, tip. Just trying to play that tip play. That's hockey 101 there. Just throw it on the net and try to get a stick on it, redirect it. Rochester's able to squirt that out with 8.5 minutes left. Farmington now to the far side. McGill's not able to keep it in. Farmington comes out now. Joe Getchell taking that puck away momentarily. Farmington has to regroup at the top of their zone. Farmington walks across the blue line to the far side. Sage is there. That'll be a trip.
Oh, they called the trip.
That's an easy call. Got his stick in his skates.
The parents to my left are pretty upset.
Watch that again. Player walks into the far side. Sage gets his feet and pokes at the puck and he gets his stick caught in the guy's skates. Pretty easy call. So Rochester on the penalty with 7:57. Loose puck. Caleb Wiedrich off the boards. He's able to chip that up and out. I don't think it'll make it. Lusk on the chase. Good forecheck by Lusk. He takes a few more seconds off the clock. Farmington now exchanging. Farmington comes across the blue. Shot, save. Sorry, Caleb Wiedrich was able to poke that off the Farmington stick, but it went right onto a trailing Farmington player who fires that up and over the net. And we got a whistle here. Checking the nets. Far net post will come off. 7:18 left.
Let's go, finish. Mostly Ondich, Kratz, Pisano. Pisano, Kratz. Plant some seeds or some fall.
Farmington wins that draw. They come out to the point now to the far side. Got Wiedrich and Hangy out there in the kill with Masters. Masters and Bradley. Masters takes that puck away that was centered through the slot. He comes down now, fires a shot, save. Nice job by Masters. Like with Cawthorn out, we've changed the lines up just a little bit. We've got Wiesner, Peterson, .49 seconds left in the penalty kill. Farmington now to the near side. They go up through the middle. Now to the far side.
Dumps it down low. Over to Ondich. I'm sorry.
Now to the point. That squirts out. Farmington has to regroup now to the far side. That's off of a Rochester stick and 22 seconds left in the kill. Long cross ice pass. Farmington coming down.
Blue line.
Caleb Wiedrich's able to take that away and chip that out. 12 seconds left. Farmington now coming back quickly.
Hard. board.
Walking off the boards to the middle. Shot, save. Elliott jumps out and
Keeps you rebound, but
covers that puck.
To bang away. So
5:56 left. Penalty's over, back to 5-on-5 play. Farmington wins that draw, back to the point. They go across, they go to the middle. Peterson breaks that up. Farmington grabs the puck on the far side boards. Getchell now on the far side, coming around behind the net. He rings it up. That's off the boards and out. Matt McGill chasing it. Loose puck. Farmington coming back through the middle now. They gain the zone. Dump it down low to the far corner. Wiesner now to the near side. Farmington takes that away. Almost got a tip off that, a redirection. Getchell behind the net now. He goes up and off the boards and out. Schletty is there. He gets that puck deep. Rochester changing now. Farmington reversing that to the near side. They go up the boards. Sage backhanding that back in the Farmington zone. Sage now retreating in the high slot. He goes far side. That's off of Evans' stick. Referee caught in a Farmington coming out of the zone now. Back checkers. And we have an offsides.
We just got a T. We'll start calling the game.
So Farmington getting a penalty here. Misconduct looks like. Ryan Yetzer, the ref, making that call. He doesn't tolerate much, especially from players on the ice. So Mustangs go on the power play here. Masters gets knocked over, and Farmington throws that all the way down. That should be an icing. .405 left here in the third period. Masters along the far corner. He dishes it back to Bradley. Bradley walking out. Gets to the point. Peterson. Oh, man, we got to be able to shoot that. Now we're just dancing. And Rochester can't hold it in. Young to the far side. Swapping with Hangy. Peterson out coming up the middle. Farmington takes it away, come down to the near side boards.
Jumping around and through two kids, still nothing doing. Pressure.
Peterson circling it back, I'm not sure why. Hangy firing a shot that goes just wide to the far side. Weidrich pinching, he fires a shot off the boards, that goes wide. Hangy picking that puck up as Rochester changes. Farmington out of the zone now. Getchell to the near side to Lusk. Hanging to the far side. Discombobulated here a little bit. Caleb Weidrich walking through the neutral zone. He comes to the near side. Caleb cutting in. Shot. A low angle. Caleb Weidrich to the near side. Peterson. He fires that in. 11 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Penalty's over now. Trying to get out to the point now. We turn that over. Farmington coming down. Move that to the middle.
Business decision by Casano.
Farmington on the near side. Shot. Just about off a body and deflected in. Rochester up off the glass. Farmington's able to hold. 1:51 left. Sage rings that hard around the far side. Now to the middle.
Dub. Stick handles dub. Top shelf where Mama hides the cookies.
Just some tired bodies out there. Turnover, get around one defenseman, walk in, backhand over Elliott's shoulder. 1:39 left. Elliott coming out for the extra tacker down 3-1 now. Puck comes around the near side and out. Farmington trying to throw that on the net. Evan Anderson now coming out of the zone. He loses it on the far side. And then throws a cross check.
We're going to get a call finally.
For a hold. Not sure why he's surprised. He went in with a full cross check to the neck. So that'll pretty much do it here. Shots are 23-20 in favor of Farmington. We'll go a man down, 5-on-4. Going to be hard to pull the goaltender at this point.
A couple of Matsons, Bennett, Sellers, and a Holcomb to finish up this penalty.
Wiesner maybe chips that up. Not out though. Loose puck in the slot, out of the far side.
Bennett. Aiden walking in, shooting.
Farmington walking in. That gets blocked by a Rochester player. Wiesner picks it up. .40 seconds left here. Puck squirts out. Farmington coming down now.
Cross, Ben, dropped. I'll be honest with you, I don't think Bennett was expecting that drop pass from Ben.
Farmington chips that back behind the Rochester net.
Yeah.
Peterson up and off the boards and all the way down. Should make it for icing. On the far side, center pass.
Oh,
puck is loose in front.
Nice play on the backside by the defenseman.
12 seconds left. Loose puck. Elliott's able to spread those legs and keep the puck out.
That just happened. Blake giving Razor a rough time.
Face off. Battle on the far boards. Caleb Weidrich there. He's able to flip it up. That hits a girder. And we got a whistle. 6 seconds left. Joe Getchell up and off the boards. So that's your final 3-1 Farmington here in Rochester. Tough District 8 loss here. Game was certainly close. We had some opportunities. Not enough grade A scoring chances. Let me look at
the upcoming calendar here. So it looks like we have a home game against Cottage Grove next week, Saturday, and then Sunday we play Rosemount here at home. So 2 home games next weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Come on down to Graham. We'll be in Rink 1 on Saturday and Rink 2 here on Sunday. Looking to get two big victories. Again, we lost to Cottage Grove earlier in the season, and we beat Rosemount 1-0 up in their house, and so we'll be looking for a little bit of revenge. See what we can do. Follow that with some games against Omaha. So we'll be back on the air later. Thanks for watching.